快出来，快出来，快出来！你快出来，快出来！快上来，上来，上来！快点，快点，慢点，慢点，慢点，上慢！
Hello everyone, and welcome to Disaster Scope, your source for real-world disaster reporting. Today, we turn our focus to one of the most severe climate-related catastrophes China has faced in recent years, a chain reaction of mudslides, landslides, and flash floods, now compounded by a powerful incoming typhoon. So far, 960,000 people have been affected, and over 500,000 have been forced to evacuate. The death toll continues to rise by the day. In this episode, I'll take you straight into the heart of the disaster zones across multiple regions in China to witness the terrifying power of landslides, the destruction they leave behind, and the human stories that are too often overlooked. In the face of disasters like this, we all need to understand how to protect ourselves and our loved ones. If you believe this kind of coverage deserves more attention, backhand index pointing right, please hit that subscribe button to support our ongoing reporting. Speech balloon, leave a comment below. We're always listening, and your voice matters. Now let's begin our journey. Round pushpin into China and into the harsh, devastating reality of this unfolding crisis.
这个车肯定要掉下去，你看，那掉。
Throughout the last week, Guangxi, Yunnan, Guizhou, and Hebei provinces endured relentless rainfall. The downpour triggered dozens of mudslides and landslides, causing catastrophic collapses. In Guangxi and Guizhou, particularly in rural mountainous areas, narrow valleys funneled torrential waters into flash floods, instantly reducing buildings to rubble. In Hebei province, near Chengde and Hebei's mountainous counties, landslides claimed at least 4 lives, with 8 still missing. Combined, at least 960,000 people were affected and 500,000 forced to relocate, many losing everything in a single night as their homes and villages vanished beneath mud and debris.
能，
你都不问是哪儿就能啊？
请问是在中国境内吗？
肯定在啊！
只要在中华人民共和国领土范围内，都能救。
野线快撞！
In Guizhou's Rongjiang and Songjiang counties, residents described waking to earth moving and water roaring. Entire settlements were dismantled by cascading mud, roads disappeared, farmland washed away. At least 6 deaths were confirmed and 80,000 evacuations initiated. In Guangxi, remote communities near the Lu River were inundated as upstream deluges exceeded dam discharge capacities. People were stranded, access routes erased. In Hebei's Lumping County, near Qingda, rainfall reached 145 millimeters in a single hour, triggering landslides that killed 4 residents and left 8 others missing. Meanwhile, Beijing's mountain districts, Miyun and Yanqing, received the heaviest rain in decades. Up to 543 millimeters fell in certain places. Floodwaters caused power outages in over 130 villages, destroyed bridges, and overwhelmed the Miyun Reservoir spillway, the highest inflow since 1959. Across affected provinces, emergency flood alerts and evacuations began immediately. In Beijing, over 80,000 residents were relocated from high-risk zones. Search and rescue operations have been pushed into overtime. In Miyun, teams used ropes and boats to evacuate people from rooftops and flooded basements. The central government allocated 550 million yen, $77 million USD, in emergency funds, while local authorities intensified infrastructure repairs and medical aid. What risks magnified the dangers? First, steep, deforested slopes, cutting into natural drainage areas, made terrain unstable. Second, inadequate early warning systems meant people received generic alerts like "pay attention," rather than specific evacuation orders. Many victims reported receiving no notice at all. Third, aging drainage systems incapable of handling extreme rainfall exacerbated flash floods. Water pooled until it swept down steep gorges with full force. These layered vulnerabilities turned each rainfall into a potential landslide flashpoint. As of July 30th, Typhoon Koumei made landfall in Zhejiang and approached Shanghai and Fujian, prompting orange alerts and mandatory evacuations of more than 280,000 people in Shanghai alone. Koumei's wind and rain intensified flood threats in coastal and inland zones. Airports suspended all flights, 30% cancellations. Ferry services were halted, and highways faced traffic limits. Authorities expect rainfall totals up to 300 millimeters in Shanghai and neighboring provinces, along with enhanced landslide and flooding risks in already vulnerable zones.
视频中所发生的就是泥石流现象。
有那么久了？你把奶。
Here's how communities and individuals can prepare. Stay tuned to specific danger zones, not just general forecasts. Know your evacuation routes, especially in mountainous or flood-prone areas. In case of landslide warning, move to open or uphill ground, away from steep slopes. After a rainfall, avoid unexplored rivers or riverbanks. Local authorities should invest in reforesting slopes, modernizing drainage, and targeted early warning systems. From the mountainous valleys of Guangxi and Guizhou to the hills surrounding Beijing and Hebei, this crisis reveals a painful reality. Extreme weather and weak infrastructure can combine to devastate lives in a single night. Mudslides and landslides didn't just destroy buildings, they erased communities. As Typhoon Komei now intensifies the threat, it has never been more urgent to invest in resilient cities, reliable warning systems, and well-managed landscapes. This isn't only China's challenge, it's a mirror for the world. Climate extremes don't respect borders, and without adaptation, no place is safe. If this report resonates with you, please subscribe, share, and join the conversation in the comments. Your awareness can help save lives. Together, we can amplify the urgency and change how we prepare. Thank you for watching Disaster Scope.
你山上看到过？
看过。
你说明咋可能？
那厉害，那个厉害。那把这个。